Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome to Motor Solution and thank you once again for joining us tonight. Viewers, Motor Solution is a very unique program that we do live on NTV Sky Channel 838 every other Tuesday night between 10:30 to 11:30 p.m. What we try to cover within this program is issues within the motor industry itself. And now, as always, we've been running this show for close to a year now, and we are actually enjoying, and the return we're seeing from our viewers is unbelievable. So we're just going to talk about a few issues within the motor industry tonight, and we will continue from there. Now, what I would like to say tonight is this, that our viewers are aware of this industry, but I don't know how much they're aware of. Motor industry is actually a multi-billion pounds industry in whole. 2014, motor industry was valued over $904 billion worldwide. Now, what we'll say to our viewers that we can't obviously solve problems around the globe, but we will try to cover and discuss problems within UK and probably within Europe to our viewers. Now, another thing I'd like to add to our viewers is this, that Motor Solution itself is probably a very unique in a sense that we probably be the only program that we do live show on air discussing issues within the motor sector and talking to people around the countries, and we are very, very proud to be part of that, especially myself. Now, your regular host, Zuhail Ashok, is not here with us tonight, is having a good time around in Bangladesh, and so we like to wish Ashok a happy holiday, enjoying himself, and when he come back and join us in 2 weeks' time, hopefully he will look fresh and he can kick the show around next time well and good. So we'll try our level best, at least I will try my level best to cover the whole show tonight on behalf of Ashok, and hopefully our viewers can also support me on that. Again, thank you for joining Motor Solutions, and we will discuss a lot more on these issues. Now, tonight's topics are vehicle maintenance and personal injury claim. And as you all probably aware of Sam Harris, who is a regular guest. Sam Harris is a very well-known legal figure within the community. He has been working in this industry for many years, in fact, probably over 20 years within this industry. And I am very glad and helpful to have him as my TV fellow stars, and I'd just like to welcome Sam on tonight's show. So Sam, thank you very much for coming down tonight. Welcome to Motor Solutions.
Thank you very much. It always upsets me when you say 20 years. It makes me feel very old.
How was the weekend for you?
It was great. Long weekend. I enjoy those.
Okay.
In the countryside.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, what we'll say, because Ashok's not here tonight, it's myself and Sam Harris. Hopefully we are able to cover a lot more tonight. We will get straight to some questions and emails that we've been piling up for quite some time, because as soon as we start the show on air, the calls get coming in, and obviously we give the calls a priority. So hopefully, Sam, we can try our level best and answer some of the questions. Now, topics for tonight, as I said, vehicle maintenance and personal injury claims. Viewers, আপনারা যদি এই দুইটা টপিকের মধ্যে কোনো questions, query আপনাদের মনে জাগে that you need to ask, then please try, give us a call. There's 3 ways you can get to us. One is obviously call us on the studio number and try to speak to us directly. That's one way. Another way you can get to us, which is email us to motorsolution@ntveurope.net, or another way you can also do this, call the studio, leave us your queries and questions with your details, and we will try to get back to you on those as soon as we can. So we like to welcome all our viewers to give us a call, and hopefully we can discuss on those issues that you're facing. So again, thank you for joining us tonight. Right, Sam, we'll crack on straight away with some of the questions that have been piling up for quite some time. And I thought I would like to get onto those questions to you straight away.
Great.
How are you feeling on that?
Well, let's see. See how we do. They're not too difficult.
Right. Well, I'm sure they're not difficult, but I'm sure our viewers facing those questions every day. আপনারা যারা টেলিভিশন দেখরা আপনারা I'm sure এই যে প্রশ্নগুলা আমরা আজকে সামনে জিগাইমু I'm sure this is all on your mind and that's the best way we can get some answers. Now one thing I would like to say to our viewers that please আপনারা যদি direct someone লগে কথা হইতা চান then you can call him and speak to him direct English চাইলে পারবা or আপনারা আমার লগে মারতে চাইলে ও চেষ্টা করবা আমি এই প্রশ্নগুলো রিলেট করমু সামর লগে to get a best answer for you. Now Sam, before we go, we have quite few calls already waiting, which is nice to know, and thank you again for your support, viewers. Now before we start taking calls, I've got a very good question for Sam, which is a person called Mr. Yusuf Khan from Manchester who's texted us last time that I have been asked to pay 25% of my compensation to my solicitor, and I want to know why. Why would someone need to pay 25% of their compensation? And they want to know why, really.
Well, the answer is simple. It's really to keep solicitors in money, in a way. In the old days, it used to be that solicitors used to recover their costs from the insurance company, but the law changed in 2013 so that solicitors now recover a small amount of money from the third-party insurance company, but the law changed so that further compensation is recoverable from their client. To compensate the client for that, the levels of compensation have also increased. Why they've done it is anybody's guess, really, but that is the case. Compensation levels have increased, but that is given to you with one hand and taken away with the other, and generally many solicitors at the moment are taking their 25%.
Well, that's great. Viewer, আপনারা আশা করি প্রশ্নের উত্তরটা বুঝছেন বুঝুন নাতে we will inshallah discuss this bit further, but আমাদের হয়তো I think we have quite few callers online. Sam, I think we're going to take the first call on air. Can you please put the first call on air, please? Thank you. জি ভাই, আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম ভাই, কে বলছেন and where you calling?
আমার নাম হাসান, আমি বাংলা ইংলিশে কইলে আপনারা।
জি ভাই, হোকা অসুবিধা না, ইংলিশে হোকা, no problem.
Basically I had an accident last year with same time in May on London buses, the double decker buses.
Okay.
And before I had the accident, driver had a heart attack, and he hit the teeth as well. So I was in upstairs in double decker, so I got injury in neck as well.
Okay.
And in this time, it's nearly 1 year in this 25th of May. I was solicitor as well, and he's dealing, but he said that because of driver's heart attack, you can't get the compensation that much. But we're still dealing as well. But I just want to know that what's the outcome result as well.
Well, I personally think it's a very, very good questions, and Sam can.
I haven't finished.
Yes, go ahead.
And in meantime, I've got the migraine for the reason as well. I'm going continue hospital for migraine reason this one.
So you're saying because of the injury now you have continuous pain, and you've been treating for that, yes?
Yes, but they said they pulled the because there's a CCTV camera on the path. They check it already. My injury wasn't mirror. It was minor. Sorry, it's a small injury. That's they say. That's the thing. But I said, how come they realize my pain in the camera is gonna be my pain is less or something? Because I'm still doing in hospital appointment, and then because of the migraine is quite high as well, and now my problem is creating as well.
Okay.
So I just want to know what's going to be result, and because of the driver heart attack, I can't get compensation.
Okay, well stay on the line. Stay on the line. We'll try to relate this question to Sam and see if Sam can come out with an answer. Are you clear with this?
I'm not quite clear. He was a passenger in a bus.
The bus driver had a heart attack, basically,
yeah.
And where he got involved in a collision. This is how he got injured. And this has been ongoing now. Because of his injury, now he is suffering from migraine. So basically he wants to know, it's been running for over a year now. Is there any way of settling this? That's number one. And number two, it's, they're saying that because they've got CCTV footage within the bus, they're saying his injury is very minor. So I'm not sure if they're taking him seriously. So maybe you could put some light into that.
Well, it's an interesting point what you raise. Generally, the bus driver, if there's an accident and you're a passenger in the bus, you should gain compensation regardless of whether the bus driver has a heart attack. But there is some case law to suggest that if the bus driver had absolutely no control, the heart attack happened just like that and he had no chance of saving the bus, then you might struggle. But generally that's not the case. And generally, in my experience, the bus drivers perhaps felt a bit unwell beforehand and shouldn't have been driving. So my first opinion would be that you should be able to recover compensation. Secondly, if you're still suffering from the injury, then you should be compensated for that injury. I'm not sure it's up to the bus company to say, just because they've got a camera on you, whether your pain is, whether you have been injured or not. That's down to medical experts. And medical experts should be the people to say what caused your injury, how serious your injury is, and for how and when hopefully you should recover. So, in a nutshell, I think you should recover compensation. It may be that you don't want to recover compensation too quickly because if you're still suffering, you want to recover if possible, but you need to get a medical report.
What I will say to our viewers, by your questions and query, I think is quite detailed. So I will say, look, give us, call us studio numbers, leave your details, and we will try our level best to get back to you as soon as possible, and hopefully we can discuss this further. So thank you for your call. Can we take the next caller, please?
Hello.
जी भाई, अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
Hello, अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
वालेकुम सलाम भाई. भाई क्या कोई रहा?
আমি নামিলুল্লাহ নাসির, আমি আপনার লন্ডন থেকে করছি।
নাসির ভাই, thank you for your call. How sign?
আমি খুব একটা ফেরেশানিতে আমার গাড়ি আটকে লইয়া গেছে। আমি 3টা গ্যারেজ গেছি।
জি ভাই।
Basically guys, I was fine like last couple of years, but recently started to say কোন গিয়ে আপনার গাড়ি 3 years সফল যাই, তো sometimes গাড়ি start হয় না চেঞ্জ।
First you have to tell me আপনার গাড়ি কি তার নাম কি, তার make and model কি তা होगा please?
গাড়ি লাগে আপনার নিসান আলমিরা টিনো।
নিসান আলমিরা টিনো। আর প্রবলেমটা কি হয়?
Problem is that this is the fourth time problem is the local gadi emne start is fine, it's no problem, but the kono suppose I kunta lot ayal sometimes gadi everything okay আছে like it is start হয় না,
but does it crank করে নি, শব্দটা করে নি, does it continue to crank?
শব্দ করে, but not like you know like starter the শব্দটা করে না,
starter শব্দ করে না কইরা আপনি
না করে না জি না।
Okay, well, I mean, look, it's three things. If the starter or shabdota korena, it will be the starter motor itself. The solenoid, the starter motor bitre, it's probably wound away, and it takes time for a after starting, start click line. And for ektu thanda or for arbar, it's fine, back to normal. So the problem that is definitely within the starter motor. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye. Can we have the next caller, please? We're running out of time. We got to go for a short break, so we'll take the next caller, please. जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम. हेलो. वालेकुम सलाम भाई. खे होइरा होइरा জি ভাই হোক আছে না আপনার প্রশ্নটা আমার কাছে না এটা সামার কাছে কোনটা কার কাছে যাইবো?
আমি চাইও কি মেইন যে আপনার আগে গাড়ি সম্বন্ধে।
আচ্ছা হোক আছে গাড়ির সম্বন্ধে কিটা জানতে চাইরা?
আমার গাড়িতে একটা প্রবলেম আছে, গিভিও তো বাইলে বা এমনি তো কিউ বাজু বাইলে কি ব্রেক মাইরা গেছে ভাড়া মারলে এগেই নাকি তো গাড়ি যে চলে বুয়া যায় টায়ারটা স্টাক হয়ে যায় কি বুয়া যায় রোডে দিয়ে বসে যায় টায়ার।
না আপনার প্রশ্ন হইলে যে ব্রেক মারার পরে যখন আপনি গাড়িটা পুল ওভার আরবার ড্রাইভ করেন তখন লাগের গসি যার। ওকে, ইটস এ কমন প্রবলেম হইলিয়া, ইটস ডেফিনেটলি এ প্রবলেম হইলিয়া আপনার ব্রেকের মাঝে the caliper seized, one of the brake calipers seized, যার কারণে আপনার এই প্রবলেমটা দেখা যায়। আপনি ব্রেক চেক করাইবা, আপনার প্রবলেম দেখবানে আর কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না।
আমি এসা কি গ্যারেজ ওনে থেতো ভাইয়া কইছি আগে যে মেইন মেকানিক আগে গ্যারেজে ওই যে কইবো
কিটা হইছে তারা
তারা কইবো গিয়ারের মাঝে কইবো গিয়ার বার্গেসে আসে লাগি গাড়ি আমি কিনে আনছি কি
জি
খুব বয়সা মানুষেরা কম স্পিডে চালাইছে ওনে গিয়ার চেঞ্জ হইতে প্রবলেম করে।
The গাড়ি অটোমেটিক না ম্যানুয়াল?
অটোমেটিক।
ওকে, যদি অটোমেটিক গাড়ি হয়ে থাকে there is a possibility, yes, গিয়ার হইতে পারে, বাট জিনিসটারে কিন্তু একটা অটোমেটিক ট্রান্সমিশন ওয়ার্কশপে নিয়ে লাগি তারা কিন্তু ইজিলি ঘুরে আপনার 1 মিনিটে ডায়াগনোজ করে কইতে পারবো। সো আমি রেকমেন্ড করবো আপনি এক কাম করবো, আমরা স্টুডিওতে ফোন করিয়া আপনার ডিটেল রাখবার, আমি চেষ্টা করবো কালকে বা পরশু দিন একবার আপনার লগে এগুলি আরো ডিসকাশন করবো, কারণ আমরা আরো কিছু কলার ওয়েটিংও আছেন। সো we'll have to take the next call. Now, I think we are running out of time, Sam. So, viewers, again, thank you for joining us on the first quarter. Time flies, as you all know, and we will be back straight away after the short commercial break. So, please don't go away. We're looking forward to speak to our viewers soon. Thank you.
আপনারা দেখছেন মোটর সলিউশন।